We're back. We're on the air. All right. This is the part that Karen gave me a little information on, and I'm breaking form a little bit because we're supposed to reflect later, but I just kind of want to set this up. Karen's one of the kindest people I know, but when she was in junior high, this passage that I'm about to read meant a lot to her because she's always been brilliant and has a very high IQ.
I agree. I was gonna say amen to that.
But what comes with that, especially when you're younger, there can be power in rhetoric and power in words. And she could, oh, I wasn't there, but according to her, she could get out some zingers. And when you're a small person, this is the way to have some power in a world that's uncertain. And so this passage for her was something as a young middle schooler, young high schooler, she took to heart as something to work on for personal growth. She had it circled, little notes written in her Bible next to it. So here we go. James 3, 2 to 10. For all of us make mistakes. Anyone who makes no mistakes in speaking is perfect, able to keep the whole body in check with a bridle. If we put bits into the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we guide their whole bodies. Or look at ships. Though they are so large and it takes strong winds to drive them, yet they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the will of the pilot directs. So also the tongue is a small member, yet it boasts of great exploits. How great a force is set ablaze by a small fire. And the tongue is a fire. The tongue is placed among our members as a world of iniquity. It stains the whole body, sets on fire the cycle of nature, and is itself set on fire by hell. For every species of beast and bird, of reptile and sea creature can be tamed and has been tamed by the human species, but no one can tame the tongue, a restless evil full of deadly poison. With it, we bless the Lord and Father, and with it, we curse those who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come blessing and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this ought not to be so. All right, join in singing 196, Come and Seek the Ways of Wisdom. Come and seek the ways of wisdom. All right, let's take a couple minutes to reflect on James 3, 2 to 10. Quiet reflection, and then we'll move to the next scripture. Okay, Proverbs 12, 18, 15, 1 to 2, 16, 24, and 21, 23. Proverbs 12, 18. Rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Proverbs 15. Soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouths of fools pour out folly. Proverbs 16:24. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. Proverbs 21:23. To watch over mouth and tongue is to keep out of trouble. All right. This last, well, I got two passages here, but the one from Matthew is a little bit of a change in tone, it seems to me. When I was in high school and as I was an undergrad, a lot of English literature was influenced by biblical scripture, and the exegesis of poems and literature sort of, we're always looking at things like opposites, light and dark imagery in a poem, high and low, what's going on inside the car versus what's going on outside the car. Things of that sort. What is the character saying? What is the character not saying? Those kind of contrasts. And the first two sets of stuff I read were loaded with contrasts, but here, maybe it's a misreading on my part. We can talk about it when we get to it, but it's a little more strident, a little more hitting you over the head. All right, Matthew 12, 33 to 37. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or make the tree bad and its fruit bad, for the tree is known by its fruit. You brood of vipers, how can you speak good things when you are evil? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. The good person brings good things out of a good treasure, and the evil person brings evil things out of an evil treasure. I tell you, on the day of judgment, you will have to give an account for every careless word you utter. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. I feel burning now on that one. That's hot stuff. Ephesians 4:29. Let no evil come out of your mouths, but only what is good for building up, as there is need, so that your words may give grace to those who hear.